Okay, Joe fans, Nikolai here. This will be about the final update on my Killer Whale Custom with battery operated lights and battery operated fans. As you've seen my other ones before, you know that I put the battery operated fans. I changed the trigger assembly in the back to a switch from Radio Shack with 2D batteries located in the hull. But this time I decided to add an RC light bar kit from an RC car. It comes with an RC light bar, headlights, flashing lights, and a little terminal that goes inside the hull of the vehicle, which basically controls the pattern of the flashing. I also added a working spotlight, which I've added on ones that I've done in the past. I decided to make this particular Hovercraft Custom what I call the California Harbor Patrol, because it's an amphibious vehicle as well as land vehicle. I basically took the California Harbor Patrol, or should I say Highway Patrol emblems, and had someone who I know on another Facebook forum do some custom work for me, and basically just swapped out the word highway for harbor. And it just so happens that on those particular emblems there's a harbor image, so it worked out really well. And I was always a big fan of the Chips TV show. I'm sure you all were too. And I just thought this would be pretty much interesting custom. I remember the bikes also being, I believe, white, and the cars black and white. The LA, California style police cars were always that black and white. So that's why I went with a white color on black. I put black pinstriping on. Most police cars, most police boats, vehicles have some type of striping. It's basically automotive pinstriping. And I just followed the contours of the boat itself, the Hovercraft. I added some other interesting things, parts I found from other toys. This one, to me, some type of launcher, so I envision it, if it's on a police vehicle, be tear gas or flare launcher, especially if it's for the harbor, flares. I changed out the original cannons. They look like the original ones, but they're not. These are actually from the current 25th version water moccasins, and they basically fit right in there, and they work really well. So I figured, why not use those rather than repaint the originals on a vehicle like this. Again, my signature spotlight, activated by its own power source, spins 360 degrees, rotates up and down. But the most important things will be the newest additions, like the working lights. Now everybody has seen the battery operated fans, and we'll just show you that quick again, because I did add the button in the back where the plunger used to be, and as you can see right there, you just press that trigger and then the fans will work. So I'll give you a little demonstration on that. Turn them off for a second. Down here there are two buttons added for sound effects. One is a tugboat type horn, and the other is a warning sound. Now I couldn't find a soundboard that had a siren, so that's the only thing that's kind of really missing. But as you do notice, this other switch that works the lights that are the light bar, which I had to make this mast for it basically from scratch and mount it up there. There are lights here, headlights, tail lights, and more flashing lights. So we'll give you the full effect right now. Once you press the button, it takes a second for the little chipboard inside to remember. And there you go. I'll turn the lights off so you can get a little bit better effect on it. And as you can see, it really illuminates nicely. Give it a quick spin. The headlights are quite bright, as you can see, shooting off into the distance there. Doesn't affect the fan's operation. As the fans are on their own power source. Again, spotlight on its own power source. Quite bright, as you can see. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on this. I'm gonna probably take a break from a while from making customs until I figure out something better to do. I do have a couple other whales I'd like to work on, but I would also like to add some other things to this. I'm thinking of maybe adding a kayak or a surfboard to it on the side like I did with the other one, and I thought the surfboard would work best for the California Harbor Patrol. But then another person gave me the idea of a jet ski, which would be great, but I gotta find one. I was also thinking of the original motorcycle that comes with this, painting that white and getting some decals and making it look like a Chips bike. But that'll be maybe a future update, or I'll be on to my other custom. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more customs.